Hi everyone and welcome to another Music Tip Tuesday. Today we're going to be doing some work on our voice again. So we're going to be doing some stretching of the voice. We're going to be doing 3 drills to help us do that. So when I say that we're stretching our voice, what I'm trying to do is to get us used to this idea of making a large jump in a controlled way so that the sound sounds good. We don't sound like we miss the note. We don't overshoot the note. We also use good technique using that diaphragm to control and the jaw placement. So let's go ahead and get started. So one of the first things that I would like to do for getting used to stretching your voice is doing something super easy called a do, mi, so, mi, do drill. Now, if you know solfege, you know that do, mi, so, mi, do. I mean, you've worked on that before. But you can use this drill to continue to stretch your voice and go higher and higher and get used to really reaching up to that high note. Let's try it again. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Let's try to go a little bit higher. Do, mi, so, mi, do. Do, mi, so, mi, do. The higher you go, the more you're going to need to use your abdominal muscle, that diaphragm, to make sure that you're controlling the breath support. You're also going to need to open your jaw a little bit more and lift something called the soft palate. All right, so that is one of our drills for today. The second drill I want to talk to you about is called ya-o. Now we're really just singing ya and o. We're going to warm up before we do the big jump. So the first part, ya-o, ya-o. Just 3 notes, easy. We're getting the air moving. We're breathing before the ya, those 3 notes. We're going to breathe after we sing those 2 times. Then we're going to do that big jump. Ya-o. Let's put it together. Ya-o, ya-o, ya-o. Now what's happening here? Well, we're taking a deep breath. We're singing that ya-o at the beginning to warm up, taking another deep breath, and we're going from ya to o. So we're actually taking that tall ah and rounding it out with the o vowel at the top to make it a little bit easier to raise the soft palate and to get that nice round shape to make those nice high notes. Let's try that again. Ya, ya-o, ya-o, ya-o. Now, the lengths or the intervals that we were jumping for this particular drill is an octave, going from one note to a note that's exactly the same, but 8 steps above. So it's a really, really big jump. We did the same thing for the do, mi, so, mi drill, right? We went all the way up to that high top do and came back down again. The last drill I want to work with you on, I call the stretch drill. What we're doing is we're taking just one vowel at a time. We're going to put an L in front of it for our cases, so la, le, li, lo, and lu. And we're going to start high. We're going to jump up a fifth and controlled come back down those notes. La, la. Now, I forgot to take a good breath, which is why that didn't sound quite right. So let's try that again with a really good deep breath. La. Good. Try la. La. Again, we're jumping a fifth, which is not quite as high as an octave, but keeping this drill high really gets us to stretch out that soft palate, lifting it up, pushing down. So we're really stretching our voice. All right, let's do le. 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 Good. How about li? Li. Li. Now lo. 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 And last one is lu. 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 Now, if you use these drills to stretch your voice out while you're working on getting more of a range in your voice, you'll be able to stretch that voice out and find a little bit more expansion in your range in a very easy way that doesn't damage the voice. You'll just simply start a little bit higher each time you start the process. Let's take that la, for instance. We started on the note la, la, if I want to stretch a little higher, la, la, and I'd keep going up as I continue to want to stretch. Well, that's my tip on stretching your voice out for this week. I'll see you next time on our next Music Tip Tuesday. Bye, everyone.